Welcome to the first game of Season 2. Today we take on Western Michigan. This should be a bloodbath, so let's see how this goes. Thanks for watching, and go Blue!
They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen. Welcome to the Big House, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Western Michigan Broncos, taking on last year's national champions, the Michigan Wolverines. 48 Sports College Football by Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Wolverines' long wait is coming to an end as they'll put a foot to it and the season will get underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Western Michigan Broncos offense going to get the chance to start this game off. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing, proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes, you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receivers somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
And the Broncos will call on their punt team. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. So Michigan's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And guys, defenses have been trying to figure out for years how to keep this guy from getting open, and they just can't seem to solve the riddle.
No, this guy has experience. He's been in the big moments, and it's so nice to have a guy that's been in your system, in your scheme. He knows the in and outs. You can move him all over the field. You can't place a premium high enough on a guy that knows the system inside and out.
You're right, and tell you.
Breaks into the open. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
I love this guy because he brings a physicality to this Michigan offense. Bo Schembechler would have loved this guy. He would have loved to jog a few extra tight ends on the field, get the QB under center, student body right, and give this guy the football. He would have fit in perfectly with his running style. Man, he is hard to bring down.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking for space, it's Haynes. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
They're not just using the running back as check down Charlie in the passing game. They're getting him downfield.
Right, and take my matchups I like. If you're going to play man-to-man, who are you going to put on the running back? You want to put a linebacker on him? I like my chances, even with safeties. Those guys, listen, they aren't as great as corners in covering, so I like finding matchups and exploiting them.
He'll pull it on the read. Quick step and go. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. And the Wolverines kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And in that situation on the 1-yard line, the defense brings so many guys. Palmer gets in the backfield, creates the negative play.
Yeah, I think we're seeing the overall athleticism.
He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Wolverines! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They just finished off a 53-yard scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Bringing it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Jones wants to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Brooks. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Broncos can really attack on this 2nd and short. Fires to the middle. Pulls it in. It's Brooks. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. He'll do it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. And the Broncos will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch at the 30. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Let's take a minute to talk about Michigan. They're coming off a national championship, but you do wonder if this season will be a season of complacency or a drive for another title.
Well, I mean, what a season last year to put that together, to win a natty, to make your dreams come true. But, Jesse, now it's reloading with all the high school recruiting portal and all the other stuff that goes with it.
Yeah, they lost a lot of key pieces off that national championship team a year ago, but they also added a lot of talent. And that's why this fan base is hoping.
Turning it on! They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
And you used to see the jet sweep as a play that I'm going to get outside and get big gains. Now it's so tough. Do you want to stack up the middle? Fine. We'll run it outside, get the first down. Really tough to stop.
You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Caught near the sticks. It's Moore. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. The Wolverines are flying down the field. They'll give it to the back. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. He's got 50 yards rushing already. You want to talk about establishing the running game. They're doing that in the season opener. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. And the Wolverines come to the line needing just inches for the first down. And he uses the stiff arm to push his way past the sticks and pick up the first down. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown, Michigan! All that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The play action fake. Looking deep down the right side. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on. Big noise. Big house. Trying to rile up this Michigan. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football. The Broncos will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. They'll leave it with him. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Wolverines with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Might as well stick with him. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Well, I think the defense is expecting here on 3rd down that this running back's going to get it again. Got it on 1st, had a nice carry, got it on 2nd. Now he set him up in 3rd and short. You've got...
Oh, he's got some space. The 20. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Wolverines.
It hasn't taken very long this season to just see how scary this offense is. They wanted to be aggressive coming out to start this season, and you've seen that with the play calling on this drive. It does not take these guys with their speed very long to score. Watch out. This unit has a chance to be special.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Nebraska is ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Tom Osborne, this has not been a blowout today in Lincoln. They're up by 7 over Ohio. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
Well, there was just nowhere to go for the runner on that last play. Just way too much penetration up front. And as a result, they lose yardage.
Sends it back in motion. On the direct snap, it's Marshall. They found a little running room out of the Wildcats, still short of the 1st down marker.
All right, so not a home run play for the offense, but I do like the creativity, and I like how they're going to stress this defense and do it in less conventional ways.
Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And he'll have enough for the 1st down at the 42.
And that's really got to make this offensive coordinator feel good. You get a completion on a big 3rd down early in the game, and that should give him a lot of confidence calling plays this game.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
You know, when you're running counter, those offensive linemen crashing down, they've got to be able to pin those interior D linemen. They couldn't get it done there. They gave up too much penetration, and that led to the tackle for loss.
And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the 1st, let's take a quick look at our game stats. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. Jones to throw. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down.
It's amazing to think just how confident this offense was coming into this game. They thought they were going to go up and down the field throwing the football in this one. That has not been the case. They have not yet scored a touchdown in this one. They just threw an incompletion on 3rd down now, looking like they may have to punt. This offense has got to find their rhythm. But you've got to wonder about their confidence at this point in the game.
So here comes the Michigan offense. Everything's been working so far. They've had it 3 times, reached the end zone on each occasion, and now they're back to work. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. The give on the inside. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. And the Wolverines will have it 1st and 10. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Right down the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and 8? Long way to go. Out of the gun, the give to the back. They get him stopped at the 26, but not before he picks up 5 yards. 3rd and short from the 26. Pretty easy field goal range, but they'd love to pick up the 1st. And they're able to get a 3rd down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. Good, right down the boulevard. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. He'll bring it out. It's Mitchell. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. They've got nothing done so far, and they already... There he goes! Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running. The 40. The 20. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Broncos! He got a step and just dusted the field.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the 2nd level. Great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
And after the extra point, they're now down 24-7. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out, where are my playmakers? Who can we take?
He wants to go deep. Snags it inside the 20. Touchdown, Michigan! And they take it in for 6 more points.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. What a display of explosive capabilities on that drive. 75 yards, 2 plays, and a touchdown. Coming out with it, it's Mitchell. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. They've got a long road ahead of them if they want to get back into this game, but they have to get to work on this drive. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Now the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football.
And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. And the Broncos send out the punt unit. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Back to pass, it's Underwood. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
The Wolverines come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. He wants to change this route. Now they'll run it on the toss. He'll pick up a few before being knocked out of bounds at the 31.
And I just love when guys know exactly where the sticks are. You could tell ran with purpose, finished through the sticks, and got just enough for the first down.
And a nice job up front, too, right? Good communication. Everybody knew where they had to go, hat on a hat, work the double teams, and get some push.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe
He'll take a shot. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone.
it's so easy to be up here in the booth and say, you should have put more zip on that. Sometimes you got to use the lob wedge. That time, you probably should have used the drive.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Oh, they're after him. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He's looking downfield to throw. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Broncos line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. The defense made a play with that interception to set them up. Now to see if they can cash it in. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Back to throw, it's Underwood. Fires toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Off the play fake on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Marshall. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Off play action. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
this defense in this game so far. Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the second quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. This offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
And the Broncos have it with a 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Gets it out quickly. He's run out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the 26.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is, because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Throwing right. Complete downfield. Makes the grab. Defense right there, and they are set up at the 14. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. Gets the back moving. On the direct snap, it's Marshall. Touchdown, Broncos! The offense cashing it in on that drive.
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going into the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half we can keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Ohio State is in front. They've led for most of the game. However, Brutus isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by 7 over Ball State. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And the Wolverines with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Trying to burn this defensive back. It's caught, and what a job to get the foot down and make it a huge gain along the sideline. Now a 1st down from the 45-yard line. Dropping back, it's Underwood. Unleashes one deep. Touchdown, Wolverines! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under and make a big play for it.
Yeah, and when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he tacks on the extra point. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Mitchell. And the ball pops out. Oh, inviting disaster.
That's a breathing a sigh of relief for sure. Kick returner tries to take it out, puts it on the ground, but how about the offense? Getting back on it, turning what could have been a really bad play into, thank goodness I got the ball again.
Incomplete. Man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. And
the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks. That's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response, just a sack party.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. The Broncos will send out the punt unit. Makes the catch at the midfield logo. And you make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. And the Broncos will kick it off to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So here comes the Michigan offense. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Gives it on the option. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. He's got 93 yards on the day, and the defense has been getting a steady diet of this dude on opening day. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. The Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Lets it fly. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Quick pass on the jet motion. He's in open space downfield. Turning it on. Touchdown, Michigan. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he knocked that one right down the middle. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead and they're trying to hold on to it. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air, it's Jones. Here comes the heat. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
They got more sacks than a grocery store. Goodness gracious, time and time again, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground. This defense having their way.
How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion? The Broncos will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
And it looks as if they buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. Off the play fake. Gets it away off his back foot. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
Love the coverage on the back end. The defenders staying right by the receiver, the intended target, and as a result, that ball's incomplete.
It'll be a run on 3rd and short. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
I don't need it to be pretty. I just need my inches. 3rd down in inches. Nice job by getting the first down. Always fall forward, play physical. Don't get east and west. Stay north and south. Nice job by the running back.
Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. And the Wolverines look to keep this drive humming. Throws to the wideout. Finds his man. It's Marsh. And a nice grab with a defender right on him, and he's down at the 20. The analytics nerds say the goal was at least 4 yards on 1st and 10. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
Looking to throw, it's Underwood. Moves around to clear up the vision. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Wolverine. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And everybody's getting in on the fun now for this offense. From the opening whistle, they have been up and down the field. Starters are scoring. You've got backups in the game now. And I love the play calling. These guys came to your school to play in this offense to score touchdowns, so let them go do it. Make this defense prove they can stop.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Mitchell. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Maybe picked up a couple as he gets it to the 14. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession.
Yeah, and sometimes you get confused and you get lost when you're on the field, but not that far. And I don't know how to explain this. I would love to give you words and break this down and be like, this is what he was thinking. I don't know what he was thinking.
Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Paul.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB.
Well, on that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm him, I'm thinking the same thing. Even when he's covered, he's open. He's shown the ability to climb the ladder and make contested catches, so I don't mind him taking another shot there.
He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play, and I'll tell you, after that hit,
He's going to throw deep right side. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking downfield, it's Underwood. Dances away to buy time. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Wide out trying to get it in. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense.
3rd down and short is exactly what you want on offense because you can run the football, make the defense suck up, but you can also throw it. Nice execution, 3rd and short, now set up in a 1st and goal situation.
Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming. Defense rolling out the big bodies to try to stuff the run. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan! Fired in from the red zone, throwing the score.
Yeah, I love the little play-action fake. It's, you get inside the 5, you're thinking run as a defense come up, be physical, and they slip those guys right behind you, throw it over the top of you. Man, those are tough to defend. Nice little play action by this offense.
Western Michigan, 14.
He'll bring it out. It's Mitchell. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had it.
And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. And the Broncos now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll run it to the right side. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. Makes the catch right at the 50. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. They unleashed an aerial assault. Breaks into the open. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. He now has 84 yards rushing now here in week 1. A solid start to this new campaign. They're going to go right back to him on first down. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one. The Wolverines are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And the defense stuffs the run, and the ball will remain at the 2. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Slams ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Western Michigan, 14.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Mitchell. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. His drive will open from the 15. Snags a quick pass on the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They go to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It'll be 3rd and long.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And
that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. The Broncos will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. So here comes the Michigan offense. Looking for a man. It's Herbstreit. Finds the tight end. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Quarterback on the keeper. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Caught behind the line. It's Marshall. So much change of direction. He's down to the 23. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. If you like old school running games, this has been the game for you and a couple of guys who start through the first 3 periods. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. So first down will open up the final period. They'll ride the hot hand. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the fourth quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force-feed you the football to try and ice this game, and he's paying him off right now. That's a really nice run.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on 3rd here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard to go. I got to be physical.
He's not going to make it to the sticks, and what a stop against one of the best 3rd down offenses in the country. Trying play action. Under fire. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. The give to the back. Finds a good hold there and gets 4 to give them a little breathing room out to the 5. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. On the run, it's Dennis. Burrows his way for a couple. He's out to the 8. And the Broncos come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. To the air, it's Reynolds.
You gotta love a defense that just is flying around and having fun. That's what these guys look like, right? All game long, everything has gone their way. And here we are early in the 4th quarter, and they are still bringing their A game.
It's another safety. Can you believe this? 2nd of the game.
And that kind of sums up the day for this offense. I mean, nothing has really gone your way. Now you give up the safety. Tell you what, this team's got a lot of work to do over this next week to get better, to improve. This was a bad day.
And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. A really disappointing end to that last drive, David. Getting stopped on 4th and goal, they'll try to regroup.
And I think I'm preaching to my squad right now. Listen, we drove the ball down the field. We didn't just punch it in. Let's put another drive together, Jesse, and this time, let's get some points.
You're right, because there were a lot of positives on that last drive. They did a lot of things really well. They just got to do a better job.
Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position.
Oh, he wants it all. He's got it at the 20. Seizing that open space, an opportunity all the way inside the red zone. They'll mark it at the 19. And the Wolverines getting set on 1st and 10. The toss to the right. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the 1st down. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense all game.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Michigan.
And the offense putting up more points, and guess who's jacked up? This home crowd starting the season off with offensive fireworks and looking to go 1-0. They are loving their squad.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights.
Western Michigan, 14.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And I bet the frustration meter for this offense is so high. If you can't keep your quarterback upright, it's hard to move the ball. It's hard to score points. This offensive line has not protected him at all, and that's why
Oh, he's got some space. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Quarterback and receiver on the same page there on the curl route. Nice job by the receiver finding the soft spot and zone and just settling down, making.
They've got the play bottled up. Fumble, it's out. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. On the run, it's Marshall. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Creates a little space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
Offense has a huge lead right now in the fourth quarter, and they're just going to run this football to try to ice the game. Being more dominant, being more physical at the point of attack.
And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get concerned, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Iowa is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winner Niall Kinnick among the legends to wear that uniform. It's still a one-score game. They're trailing by 8 to Northern Illinois. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They'll put it in play from the 27, first down.
And that's a first down for the offense.
To the air, it's Reynolds. Pressure coming, and they get to the quarterback.
And this has been one of those days you want to forget. I mean, you're getting drunk. There's no other way to put it. It's been a bad day. I'm trying to put a drive together here, maybe to just get some kind of momentum, something positive, maybe something in the locker room we could talk about that didn't go wrong.
Second down now after the sack. Looking to fire. Rush is on him. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
And man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that...
There he goes. He won't get there. It'll bring up fourth down. The Broncos will punt this one away. They'll look to pin him deep. Pulls it in at the 25. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Smart move to keep it on the ground. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll give it to him again. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
And this is exactly where you want to be as an offensive coordinator. Like when you've got the lead late in the football game, just run the football, eat the clock. Man, they put a good day together. They've had their way with this defense. A lot of positive things to point to. This is one of those weeks when you watch tape, it's going to be really fun to watch. Not like when you get beat up. A lot of big plays from this offense. And they've had a day, and it's the complete and
That
total
should end
offense. They got the
a
ground
big
going,
blowout.
Obviously, this is why
Michigan
you see him. You're going to feature
will
him
win
because he can turn those legs, get
84-14
those
over the
extra
Western
yards,
Michigan
and they've had
Broncos.
balance, throwing for touchdowns.
For a couple of
this
lucky
offense
breaks.
has been very complete today, and that's
A
why
lot
they're winning so
of
big.
great
They
offense.
get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You gotta
But
love
the
that as the
Wolverines
players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the
absolutely
season, finally getting ready to
demolished
play in front of a live audience.
this
You're able to
football
come
team
out and
today. Now,
execute and
it
get
doesn't
this win under
show,
your belt. David,
so second
couldn't be a
season,
better
but
way
not
to
the
start
first
the
season.
year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little
Bryce
bit
Underwood,
different.
20 of
You have
30,
something to
408,
look at
7
now
passing
to
touchdowns.
analyze where do I need
I
to get a
believe
little
that's a
bit
new
better,
score
but plenty of
per
time
game.
still left in the
Kane,
season to improve
26 for
and turn it around.
117, but
Thanks so much
Jordan
for
Marshall,
spending some
22 for
time with us.
173,
For
two
David
scores.
Pollack and Jesse
Bradley
Palmer, I'm
Turbin,
Reese
4 for
Davis, and this has
17, two
been
scores.
another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Scott Porter, 5 receptions, 219, 2 touchdowns. Moore, 5 for 114, 2 touchdowns. And Prescorn and Kane both had touchdowns as well. And then Josh Green had a 1 receiving touchdown. No blitz today. Kicking-wise, Stuart Blake, good for 41 and 11 for 11 on the points. No punts for Michigan. Scored on the go with that. And so, Michigan will take home a massive 84-14 victory over the Broncos of Western Michigan. And next week, we'll have a top 10 matchup against Oklahoma. We'll see how that goes. We move up to number 4 in the country. We'll play number 6 Oklahoma next week. Thanks for watching, and go Blue.